Taurus, what's up? My name is Net. Thank you for coming to my channel, Net Spiritually Inclined. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Check out my YouTube shorts. I would greatly appreciate it. You can follow me on TikTok for more readings at Net Loves Tarot. I do offer one-on-one paid personal reading sessions. If you're interested in booking a one-on-one paid reading session with me, text me at 301-799-5793, 301-799-5793, and we'll go from there. Taurus, this is your reading. Keep in mind, this video cannot and will not resonate with every single Taurus. If it does not fit, don't force it. If it don't apply, let it fly. Just keep in mind, this could be past, present, or future. So, Taurus, your first three cards are a win-win outcome is in the forecast, full moon in Libra. Your next card is the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. And you're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. So, with these three cards, Taurus, with this, a win-win outcome is in the forecast. I feel like this card is just saying you could be about to start a new relationship possibly, or your current relationship is possibly changing in some way. It could be coming to an end or either moving to a new level of commitment. If the relationship is ending, you're being encouraged not to fight it, because some people that come into your life are not meant to stay. This could represent a professional relationship as well. With equal give and take, a win-win outcome is possible in your relationship for those of you in relationships, okay? All right, your next card, the end of a tough cycle approaches. This card, for me, just means effort is required for some kind of situation. It could be issues coming at work. The card is saying if you wonder if you should stay at or leave your job, this card is saying it could be time for you to leave. I'm saying just make sure you have a backup plan in place if you do decide to leave your job, okay? All right? Only you know the situation you're in. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm just reading the cards. Also, I'm saying, like, if you're ambitious, then you're prepared to do what it takes to have the job or career you want. So if this is about your relationship, for those of you in relationships, the card is saying face reality, prioritize more, release control. And also this card could mean a professional project could be ending, and you're being encouraged to admit to yourself if you have been overly hard-headed, like not listening, and you're being encouraged to find balance between your personal and private life. So this is full moon in Capricorn. So full moon in Capricorn represents work ethic energy. All right. And you're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. So with this card, I just feel like adjustments could be required before you get what you want. And it looks like you could be involved in a tense situation, whoever this is resonating with. Try not to be aggressive is what the card is saying. And it also looks like one bad move could blow this entire situation up, whatever it is. And I'm not saying that to scare you, Taurus, whoever this is resonating with. Is just a warning, because it looks like you're on the right track with things. And the card is also saying now is a good time to review your plans, stay focused as you work towards your goals, and now could be a good time to start a new project. You're being encouraged to get back into good health habits. So gibbous moon, gibbous means bulging. So right now it could be very possible to get something that you want. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, Taurus. All right, let's look at your next three cards. So your next three cards are Labyrinth, and Journey is at the bottom. Your next card is Fence, and Boundaries is at the bottom. And your next card is Skull, and Endings is at the bottom. All right. So Taurus, with the Labyrinth card, which says Journey underneath, I feel like this card is saying the path that you're on will take you in many directions with no dead ends and no wrong ways. So it's like you won't always understand the route you're on, but you can either choose to be confused and scared or just see it as an opportunity to learn lessons and discover your strengths. You are being encouraged to embrace where you are on your journey and try not to compare yourself to other people. Embrace the unpredictability of your journey and the growth that comes from it or comes with it. And I'm also picking up a spiritual journey for some of you. All right. Fence, this card, and boundaries. So I feel like this card speaks for itself. This card is saying like establishing boundaries is a form of self-care. So this fence is an example. Say you have a fence at your house. Your fence let people know that that area is private and it's yours and that they can't have access to it. So this card is basically saying be clear about what you will and will not allow, because people can only do what you allow. This card could also be telling you to stand up for yourself, because that teach people how to treat you, and obviously set strong boundaries. Say no when necessary. Okay. And skull, and which says endings at the bottom. So this card represents an ending coming and new beginnings following the ending. It could be the end of your relationship. That is definitely coming up again. The end of your job. That's coming up again. Or it could, this card could simply mean the end of a phase in your life. So because this ending, may do something to you emotionally and you may not take it well towards, the card is saying give yourself time to grieve and accept your reality. Process your emotions, whether you wanted this ending or not. This card represents death as well. So I don't know if some of you recently lost someone who passed away. But the card is also saying that growth can happen after endings. Or this card can mean a difficult time could be ending for you. And also you're being encouraged to accept the things that you cannot change. Okay. So your next three cards are Walk Your Truth, Hope, and Shadow Self. So, the Walk Your Truth card. I feel like this card is just saying, like, people's going to talk. People will talk about you, judge you, regardless of whatever kind of life you're living. But the card is saying always live your truth. Some people judge others out of fear of somebody doing better than them. The card is saying let your haters inspire you, Taurus. Okay, it's just a test, because the same people judging you could come back asking you for guidance. So stay strong and just wait for it. Okay. All right, that's that card. Your next card is Hope. So yeah, it looks like with the Hope card, whoever this is resonating with, you could be feeling overwhelmed, disconnected, afraid, or even defeated. You could be going through a rough emotional time. This card is letting you know the storm will pass. It could be happening to reveal emotions you hold in so that you can grow, learn, heal, and transform your behavior and your patterns. And most importantly, this situation could be happening in your life because there are important lessons for you to learn. So the card is saying be encouraged that this too will pass. All right. And your next card is Shadow Self. Yeah, overwhelming challenges. It seems to be a time of cleansing and clearing everything that you keep buried inside, Taurus. That's also coming up again. Definitely time for some healing, because these emotions could have resurfaced because you have been put under some kind of pressure, which is kind of good because that could be the only time the dark side of you comes out. And at some point when this side of you come out, you could realize that it's time to figure out why something or someone triggers you, so that you can start your cleansing process. I was going to say clearing process, the same thing. All right, let's get into the tarot, Taurus. So your first card is the Tower, which is this is Aries energy. The Tower is a reminder to manage your expectations and get rid of old patterns, thoughts, and habits. It's a card that basically helps you get ready for what's coming. I'm picking up destruction. So this card is warning you, Taurus, that your belief structure no longer works for you. This destruction can make space for new growth to happen, though. You are being encouraged to surrender to coming events. I'm picking up an earthquake or a house fire or something that could just shake you to your core, like a violent change that's going to be possibly tearing down what is no longer serving you. And it could be your relationship, it could be your job, it could be anything. Okay. This is like a coming disaster preparing you. All right, this is the Four of Swords. This is Libra energy. I see you pausing, though, taking a mental break, stepping away from your everyday activities to get some kind of clarity and understanding for your next step to take. This card is saying with time comes healing. All right. Six of Pentacles. This is Taurus. This is your energy. So the Six of Pentacles is about keeping balance, giving up something for something else that's better for you. You could have earned respect and support from your community. I'm getting like charity and donations. I'm getting a message about speed and performing quickly. So you could have to come up with some money fast because of the Tower that happened, Taurus. What I'm seeing, just take what resonates. The Five of Swords reversed, Aquarius energy. Yeah, look at this, facing challenges in life. Some battles are won, but many are lost, is what this card is saying. And also how you see challenges defines you as a person. So it's like, do you feel like a failure, or do you learn the lesson and hit back with everything you got? It's up to you, is what this card is saying. And you could feel disappointed because of a hard lesson you had to learn. But you are being encouraged again to move past your old way of thinking and try to avoid difficult situations. And you're also being encouraged to work on overcoming memories from your past that is a burden for you. If you guys can see the card. All right, your next card is the Death card. This is Scorpio energy. It came out in reverse position, so Death represents transition. It's the ultimate transition. Transition brings change. Endings and new beginnings. Rebirth is what this card is saying. So it looks like you're coming up as being reluctant to change, though, because it came out in reverse. It looks like you could be having obsessive thoughts because you don't want something to end, or you can't accept an ending that already happened. And that's what's causing you to hold yourself back. This card is saying you're stuck in something repetitive. So the card is encouraging you to focus more on habits that will benefit you. All right, your next card is the Eight of Swords. This is Gemini energy. You could feel trapped, but the real story is what happens when you get up off the ground. Now, this could mean an actual physical altercation you were in, Taurus, or it could just mean a period of you feeling stuck, feeling down. But people who counted on your downfall should need to be worried. They need to be worried about when you bounce back. It's always another way out. The card is saying you have to be clever and skilled to spot weaknesses, because it could be something you're not seeing that can help you get out of a messy situation. I'm definitely saying you could feel trapped, and the card is encouraging you to tap into your inner strength and use all your knowledge. And also, you could have to isolate yourself to figure this situation out. Your next card is the Temperance card, reversed. This is Sagittarius energy. This card is about moderation, blending two things together to create a third thing. So some of you could do spells or rituals. Some of you could have really, really long hair and you could refuse to cut it. But it looks like a situation went to the extreme that exhausted you. You have no tolerance for it, but this situation is a lot of pressure on you. And it could all be because you won't compromise or conform to something somebody wants you to do, something you don't believe in or indulge in. And this person is losing their temper. You don't feel like things will ever be good between y'all after this situation. It's like you don't want to leave this situation, some of you, whoever this is resonating with, but it's the things that's happening and the things that this person is doing. It's like it leaves you no other choice. Five of Pentacles, reverse. This Taurus, this is also your energy. Yeah, learning a harsh lesson is coming up again. But you could feel like you've been through worse and that things seem worse than what they really are. The card is saying don't be too prideful to ask for help and be grateful for what you do have. You are being encouraged that spiritual spells and rituals do have the ability to change things going on in your life. But be careful with that. You could also fear that you're about to end up in poverty. Yeah, timely help. So Taurus, I'm picking up for sure. Some of y'all need help fast because that's coming up again. So Taurus, that is your reading. Don't forget that I do offer one-on-one paid personal reading sessions. If you're interested in booking a one-on-one paid personal reading with me, text me at 301-799-5793, 301-799-5793, and we will take it from there.